Every gilded cage is built with walls of comfort. The only question is what you're paying for them.
All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into a really fascinating, and let's be honest, kind of unsettling question about who you really are online, and whether the thoughts you think are even, your own. So let's just kick things off with this. When you post something, when you share, when you hit that like button, are you actually expressing something real, something that comes from you? Or are you basically decorating a digital storefront, one that's designed to perform for an algorithm and just grab as much attention as possible? And this quote just gets right to the heart of it all, doesn't it? It highlights the super fundamental human need we all have for approval. But in our digital world, that need has been turned into the main lever for a totally new kind of influence, one where we end up trading little pieces of who we really are just to get that hit of applause. But what if I told you that this whole system, this idea of influencing people, isn't new at all? Nope. The blueprint for how to shape what the masses think was actually written over 100 years ago. So meet Edward Bernays. People often call him the father of public relations. And get this, he was Sigmund Freud's nephew. So he took his uncle's ideas about psychology and applied them to, everyone. See, for him, the idea was that in a democracy, you don't need to use force to control people. You can just engineer their consent. You can shape what they want, what they desire, and what they believe is true. And you can draw a shockingly straight line from Bernays' theories to the tools we have today. His playbook on propaganda? It really paved the way for these secret government programs like MKUltra. You can even see the exact same logic in how big tech operates. It's just an evolution of influence, with every step getting a little more refined, leading right to the AI that lives in your pocket. Which of course brings us to today's machine. And this machine is so much more sophisticated than anything Bernays could have possibly dreamed up. It really runs on three key things: cutting-edge psychology, technology that's everywhere, and a really, really powerful economic reason to exist. Now, these psychological hooks, they're not random at all. These are well-known tactics, the kind that are perfected for high-stakes manipulation. Mirroring, for example, builds trust without you even realizing it. Love bombing makes you feel special, chosen. Weaponized empathy, that creates a feeling of debt. They all tap into our deepest needs for connection, and they get us ready to be influenced. And this is where the scale of it all becomes just staggering. AI basically supercharges all those psychological tricks. Think about it like this. Old-school propaganda was like a shotgun blast aimed at a big crowd. AI-driven influence? That's a surgical scalpel. It customizes a manipulative message for an audience of one, you. And it's learning about you, in real time, constantly adapting. So why? Why do all this? What's the point? Well, it's all about an economic model called surveillance capitalism. Your behavior, your emotions, your attention span, it's all tracked, packaged up into these detailed profiles, and then sold to the highest bidder. And the goal isn't just to sell you a pair of shoes, it's to predict and then change your future behavior, all for profit. So now, let's push this whole idea to its most chilling conclusion. If the content you're seeing is automated and the interactions you're having are simulated, then what happens to the whole idea of a real, authentic internet? Just let this number sink in for a second. Some estimates are now saying that automated bots already make up almost half of all traffic on the internet. And every single year, the amount of human activity goes down while automated activity goes up. We are on a path to becoming a minority on our own network. And all of this has led to this really wild and frankly disturbing idea called the dead internet theory. It's the belief that the internet we use every day is already mostly fake, a manufactured reality, where AI-generated content is fed to us by algorithms, and we end up interacting with bots that are so sophisticated we think they're real people. In this world, we're all just kind of decorating our storefronts in a digital ghost town. In this quote, this captures the ultimate fear of it all. If the consensus you see online is actually being manufactured by bots and AI, you might start to second-guess your own thoughts, your own beliefs, especially when they don't line up with the fake reality you're being shown. It's a kind of automated gaslighting, but on a planetary scale. Okay, so is it all just hopeless? Are we all just doomed to be puppets in some algorithmic play? No, Not at all. The goal isn't to just log off and disappear forever. It's to engage, but to do it with awareness, with intention. It's about developing what some people are starting to call cognitive sovereignty. Basically, the ability to own your own mind.
And we can actually look to some pretty powerful archetypes for how to do this. You could be the rebel, the one who actively says no and challenges the system. Or maybe you're the mystic, who just withdraws belief from the whole thing and finds value inside yourself, making likes and followers totally irrelevant. Or you could be the trickster, the one who messes with the machine from the inside, using humor and chaos to feed it bad data and just confuse the heck out of its algorithm.
So look, the systems of control, they are real. But here's the thing, so is your ability to see them, to understand them, and to choose to act differently. This engineering, it's not your destiny. You now know how the stage is built, how the strings are pulled. The only question left is, what role are you going to choose to play?